Local support for News 6 has been provided by the Northwest Ohio Educational Technology Foundation, Bowling Green State University, and the members of WBGU-TV.
Hi! We're the 6th grade class from Immaculate Conception School in Celina. Welcome to News 6!
Hi, I'm Tony Mormon from Immaculate Conception School in Celina. Welcome to News 6. With today's first story, here's Mandy Wagner.
Few of us ever get a chance to see the Indy 500, but recently, News 6 gave us a chance to see a miniature version.
Dave and Marge started out collecting baseball cards, but their interest in cars led them to expand their business. What's the history of the store?
We opened this store at its present location in November of 1989. Before that, we were located as a baseball card shop in a couple of our friends' businesses.
What are some of the things in the store?
In the store, we carry baseball cards and football cards. We also have quite a few different models, model kits. And we also carry slot cars and HO cars, plus, of course, the race tracks that we have.
What kinds of race tracks do you have in the store?
We have 3 different tracks. One is an outdoor track. It's a dirt track. Then we have an indoor carpeted RC track. Then we have a slot car track. It's an American black track that was built back in the 60s.
What are some of the competitions you have?
On our slot car track, we have races every week. We have races on Wednesday night. We run a NASCAR class, which the bodies of the car look like the regular stock car bodies. Then we have flexi classes, which is a type of chassis that's run. We have mixed doubles league, which we run once a month. And just last week, we had an off-road race on a dirt track, which went really well.
What do you enjoy most about the store?
I enjoy meeting the different people that come in, and I love the competition of racing on the slot car track. I enjoy that a lot.
Today's News 6 is produced by the 6th grade class of Immaculate Conception in Celina, Ohio. Celina is located about 45 miles southwest of Lima. It was founded in 1834 and has a population of about 9,500.
Have you ever wondered how log cabins were built? We did, so News 6 put their axes to the grindstone and headed to the woods.
Celina's Glass Family Log Cabin Museum has an interesting history. We talked with the family to find more about it.
Who built the log cabin?
Originally, it was supposed to have been built either by Indians or on Indian territory.
How was the log cabin rebuilt?
Well, when I heard of it, my brother and a cousin, or 2 cousins of mine, had lived in this log cabin. And so I went in and marked all the logs and then hauled it over here on a farm wagon about 3 miles and laid it out piece by piece the way it was built in the first place, and then reconstructed, set it back up just like it. Every log went right back where it was before.
How did the log cabin become a museum?
People started saying, we have something that would go nice in your log cabin. And we had a few antiques and bought a few more, and that's how it became a museum. Just happened.
What kind of antiques do you have in the log cabin?
They're mostly hand farm tools, hand carpenter tools, boat building tools, carpenter tools, all kinds of tools that I've collected. Some of them very, very rare.
What is the most unusual artifact in the log cabin?
I believe the most unusual one that I have is called a German goose wing axe. It was used to, something like a broad axe, to hew down and finish logs for log cabins and so forth.
Why did you decide to make the log cabin into a museum?
Well, for its historical value and the fact that things are so different now, and we wanted the children and younger people of today to know how people used to live.
Wishing you could be someone else. Everyone at one time or another does this. So kids view this week as Celina's 6th graders who they wish they could be.
Hello, this is Rebecca Howison reporting for Kids View. Our question today is, if you could be anyone in the world, who would you be and why?
I probably want to be Janet Jackson because she sings good and she dances good and she's really pretty. I would like to be Ricky Henderson because he has speed, power, endurance, and he's one of the best baseball hitters around, and he makes a lot of money.
I would probably want to be like Paula Abdul because she's such a good singer, and I really like the way she sings because she's so popular and everything, and I just really like the way she sings, and that's what I'd like to sing like.
Summer seems to have sent his hot days to fall's changing leaves, but New 6 takes one last look at summer by waving goodbye at Grand Lake St. Mary's.
Grand Lake St. Mary's is the favorite spot for thousands of vacationers. What makes the lake so popular?
It's because of the recreation. Everybody likes to get out when the sun's shining like it is today. Get out and picnic or take a trip out on a boat on the lake, and it's a great thing to do, whether you live here or whether you're a visitor.
Why was the lake built?
The lake was built back in the 1800s, and it was built as a turnaround for the Miami-Erie Canal.
Could you tell us about the lighthouses around the lake?
Yes, there are two here on Grand Lake St. Mary's. One of them was built, it's on the south side of Celina, right at the entrance of Celina, and it was built by the Rotary Club. The other one is located about midway between Celina and St. Mary's, and you can only see it from the lake side, and it's a replica of the Eddystone light.
Do you have any unusual events at the lake?
Yes, each year we seem to come up with something different. And this year, 1990, we came up with a Hobie Cat race, and there were over 100 boats out on the lake. You can imagine what this must have looked like with all those beautiful sails. It was a lot of fun for all of us.
How does the lake benefit the community?
It has an economic impact on the community. By bringing new people, visitors into our community, it brings them in, they spend money here, and helps us with our economy.
That's all for this week's show. Join us next week when Forest Elementary in Riverdale visits News 6.
Local support for News 6 has been provided by the Northwest Ohio Educational Technology Foundation, Bowling Green State University, and the members of WBGU-TV.